everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Cavanaugh's Corner. Today on the show, I'm going to be talking about this guy right here. This is the Equalizer with Denzel Washington. This is the new 4K transfer of the film. It just came out last week, and I'm going to be talking about this because this is a movie that I really enjoy. I love this movie, and the fact that the second one is coming out soon is really exciting to me. And definitely going to have a review of that. But today I'm going to talk about this new 4K version of The Equalizer. Now, this film here, when it came out on Blu-ray, in my opinion, was one of the best Blu-ray transfers I have ever seen. That Blu-ray was truly amazing for the format. It really captured vivid detail and colors to the best of that format's ability. This disc here just ups it. This is a fabulous 4K format release. And this is one that, yet again, I would show off to people. If they like this movie, I mean, this is the most perfect version of this movie you're ever going to own. The disc also includes some extra special features, which is nice to have. For some reason, a lot of studios have not released 4K disc with special features on them. Sony is starting to do it. Sony's been doing it for a little bit, and Lionsgate is very good about putting the same 4K discs with the special features out on them as well as the regular Blu-rays. Both discs usually have the same special features, which is nice because you don't have to get up and switch the discs out. I'm a lazy son of a bitch, so I just like playing the disc and being done with it. And this one here has all the special features on both discs, which is nice. Now, the thing I want to first talk about is the extra features, which I want to talk about is the deleted scenes. That's the first thing I want to talk about is the deleted scenes. And the deleted scenes are nice. They actually are something I was looking forward to seeing. There's like a slightly extended ending, which I thought was cool, that kind of leads into the new film that'll be coming out soon. And I thought it was cool, but I can see why they didn't include it in the film. It doesn't really do anything to the movie. Although there is a scene that I really did like, which does reveal something about the film that I thought was kind of cool. There's a scene where at the Home Depot place in the movie, I can't remember what they call it, they call it Home Mart or something in the movie. Reminds me of S-Mart from The Evil Dead. But it's there's a scene where Denzel is brought like a dozen donuts or something, and it's supposedly his birthday, which it probably isn't, because he's using, it's a fake identity or something. So in the movie, he's seen giving a donut to Chloe Grace Moretz's character, and in the movie he says, oh, it's just some guy's birthday. Well, in fact, it was actually his birthday in the film, and I thought that was an interesting thing that they edited out. They might have just cut it for time, to be honest, but it was an interesting scene to see. And there's also a deleted scene where he sees a guy and his son at a boardwalk playing one of those games where you shoot the targets. And I thought it was interesting because he shoots all the targets 6 in a row, no problem. And it kind of gives you an idea of how good of a shot he is, even though he's never seen shooting anybody with a gun in this movie, which I find very interesting. But the 4K disc as a whole, this is an outstanding transfer. I mean, this transfer is one of my favorites I've seen in recent memory. This disc here does not have Dolby Vision, sadly. It is just HDR10, but the HDR10 really does the job on this disc. You really get some really amazing clarity in this one. You get some amazing black levels as well. This is a movie with a lot of dark scenes in it. A lot of the movie is set at night, so it is nice to see the black levels really perfectly even all throughout the film. I really enjoyed that. The colors in this one are not the most vibrant, but the movie does not have a very vibrant color palette to it. The colors throughout the movie are very muted. Denzel in the movie does not wear a lot of vibrant clothing. He's very down to earth. But when the action happens, there is some really good use of that HDR. And I think the movie just benefits from a very clear, crystal clear picture. I mean, there's not a grain to be found throughout this movie, so if you do not like grain, You are going to love this movie. It looks just damn near perfect. I love this transfer. Highly, highly recommend you pick up the Equalizer in 4K. The deleted scenes are a nice addition. I picked it up for about $20, which is a really good deal for a 4K disc. It also includes the older Blu-ray and the digital copy as well. I really enjoyed that, and I have to say that the disc is just one of the best I've picked up in a while. I really enjoyed it, and I recommend it to you, especially if you like the Equalizer movie as a whole. You are going to love that. It is the best the movie has ever looked. Another thing about this disc is that Dolby Atmos track in this is just outstanding. I am so glad they gave this guy a Dolby Atmos track. The Atmos on this disc is really, really something else. I loved it. The older disc, I think, may have had a Dolby Atmos track. I could be wrong on that, but I gotta say, the Dolby Atmos on this one is just outstanding. The opening scenes where he gets on a train at the beginning. Oh, is he on a train? No, he's on a bus. I'm sorry. He gets on a bus at the beginning of the film. That is just, I mean, that alone kind of shocked me because you really get a lot in the overheads. It's a very, very immersive disc. The end of the film, when the sprinklers go off in the home mart, you get the rain kind of, well, not rain, but you get the sprinkler sounds from above. It is a outstanding disc throughout. Picture, sound, everything is top quality. The only thing I wish is that it had Dolby Vision, because Dolby Vision to me is always going to be a step up from the HDR10. You just naturally get more colors. But the HDR10 on this is just an amazing, amazing addition to an already incredible disc. And the Dolby Atmos is yet again just, I mean, really, really makes it an immersive experience. So, again, hats off to Sony for another damn near perfect 4K disc. They really are knocking it out of the park lately with these 4K discs. And I recommend it. Like I said, it was about $20, and for a 4K disc, you get the 4K, you get the Blu-ray, and you get a digital copy, and the digital copy is a 4K digital copy, so definitely worth it. For $20, it's a home run. Again, I'm Andrew Cavanaugh. Thank you for coming back to Cavanaugh's Corner. And if you were wondering, yes, I am wearing the same thing as I wore for the Mission Impossible review because I am recording these back-to-back. So I didn't have a change of costume this time, so I'm wearing the same thing, so sue me. Again, I'll see you next time on Cavanaugh's Corner. Good night.